AVAX went about 12% today, and it's absolutely incredible with what's going on. So it does seem like AVAX is going to be growing more, and I think there's a lot of utility and potential for AVAX. The biggest issue I see here with AVAX, it doesn't have that type of utility really, and I think that's a fair problem for a lot of these chains. I think people don't realize the potential of AVAX for now, but might be in the future.
Went down. But even if we measure the same chart in AVAX tokens, this is not growing, unfortunately. And so that chart is the main reason why I got pretty bearish on Avalanche.
So yeah, this is exactly the point I'm making. The total value locked on AVAX, there's not enough activity. Like the 26 million is nothing in crypto. It's actually pretty small. And I think that's the issue a lot of these tokens and exchanges have, is there's not really enough usability, enough utility to keep people engaged, to keep people excited in a way for Avalanche. And I definitely do think there's potential for sure. But to get where we are today, we do need to see way more utility in a sense. But I could be surprised. I could definitely be surprised.
I've also used all kinds of other forks of that. Most of those forks had some kind of snow themed name to them.
So yeah, they could have like Snow, Doge, Inu or something. And that's what was exciting for a lot of people to buy Avalanche. But after like Avalanche 2022, there was no reason for them to use after a DeFi. There was no reason to use DeFi because it wasn't profitable. And I think that got a lot of people concerned with Avalanche in a sense. And I do think there's still a ton of potential in a way for AVAX in the near future. And I do think there's utility in a way, but it does not make sense where it is right now to see such a pump. So we need to understand what happened and why it happened. So I think that's the big potential that I'm seeing with crypto right now. So I'll keep you guys updated on that more.
And there is a narrative around DeFi and Avalanche.
So yeah, seems like DeFi is slightly recovering, not really, but it is seeing like a small spike. And this small spike is like a glimmer of hope for a lot of traders.
Bitcoin and maybe also relative to Ethereum. According to this chart, the potential best case scenario outperformance is another 145% versus Bitcoin, roughly. The potential underperformance is maybe 70%, and the very worst case, maybe 89%. Let's have a look at the same versus Ethereum. Here, the potential outperformance is a bit less, 77%. The risk is a drop of 70%, and in the very worst case, if history is any indication, minus 81%. Here's the problem with crypto YouTube. People promoting becoming degen or buying 100x.
So that's, I'm going degen with Bitcoin's pump. I don't know how much Bitcoin can actually see the potential, but I do hope it's a lot.
You can basically measure their relevance within crypto. So again, we are looking at a relative measure. We completely ignore the expansions and the contractions of crypto as a system as a whole. And again, I believe that those upper ceilings and those lower supports are more relevant than just the US dollar price, simply because the US dollar price is so much impacted by what else is going on. Of course, Avalanche is going up.
So it seems like Avalanche is going up also because of the cryptos right now. It's not just because, well, it's AVAX. It doesn't have that DeFi yet, and that's why I'm not that bullish on Avalanche as other tokens. I do think it can get that potential, that bull run, that the bull run rally that we all want to see, but it needs to prove a lot, and it needs to get its own meme coin also. Like, it doesn't have a meme coin yet that people use in a way, and I think that's a very scary thought. So that's something that people don't realize. Like, there's still no actual meme coin type of utility for this token, and people aren't excited to see that. People aren't, looking forward to it that much. But who knows what might happen next in crypto? Like, Avalanche could be changing. One day it's one coin, other day it's another, and I think that's where the huge potential really does come in for a lot of people. But I'll keep you guys updated on this on more in the next few days for sure.
as a fraction of all of crypto, we are looking at Avalanche relative to all the other altcoins. So the way to calculate this is AVAX's market cap divided by the total 3 market cap, with total 3 being all of crypto except Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now here there is 0 upside if history is any indication, or in other words, if you are betting on Avalanche now, if you think it can continue to outperform, then you do make a bet that AVAX will have a larger fraction.
So yeah, you have to basically be in it for the long term. He's saying if you can be it in for the long term, say, yeah, it's gonna grow, then sure, it might see that potential. But if not, there's a chance that AVAX might not recover. And I think that's a very, very scary thought for a lot of these holders in a way. But I'll keep you guys updated more on that pretty much shortly. So I do think that's the big potential a lot of these crypto exchanges are seeing right now, like crypto going up, crypto going down. It's keeping people hyped. It's keeping people updated to more news in a way. And there is potential for sure, but where will it go? How high will it go? And how much will it rise up in value? So I'll keep you guys more on the loop. Peace, everyone.